Pittsburgh's like an old blues record. It's scratchy, but it has so much soul.
The steel mills, the rivers, the bridges. There's Randy Land and there's the Heinz Field.
There's a lot of pride in the city right now.
Right now especially, I feel like the city itself is going through a great positive transformation. We've got a great community feeling.
The momentum Pittsburgh has, I feel like I'm a part of something here.
Pittsburgh rocks, man.
La Gourmandine Bakery? Yeah. Great.
I probably shouldn't love that place, but I do love that place.
You find bakeries in France everywhere. When we came here, there were other bakeries, but nothing like what we do. Everything is handmade. We make things fresh daily. What we're known for are our almond croissants. It's a regular croissant that we soak on almond syrup, and then we do our almond cream. I like the idea that people walk in our shop and you don't think you're in Pittsburgh anymore.
Salt of the Earth was one of the pioneering restaurants when Pittsburgh started its regentrification. The owners started the restaurant to help build a community. So we have communal tables down here which seat 12. Suddenly your party of 2 grows into a party of 8. We have this cheeseburger. I think it's the best cheeseburger that I've ever eaten in my life.
Sure is my favorite restaurant in Pittsburgh.
I'm not really into the idea of having my mind blown by food I've never seen or heard of. I really love really rustic dishes. I like knowing where they come from. So we cure a lot of meats. We have a big and small salumi board here. Big salumi will have up to 25 different types of cured meats, salamis, pâtés on it. I really wanted people to look at the space and say, what's that? And I wanted them to leave and tell their friends that there's this thing in Lawrenceville and you wouldn't really expect it and you wouldn't believe it's there. And yeah, I'm really, really proud of that.
You're at Bicycle Heaven, the world's largest bike shop museum. We rent bicycles, we do repairs, we do restoration on antique bikes. We have an Elvis and Beatle collection, things like that. The Pee Wee Herman bike I got from a friend, and we display the movie while we have the bike here daily. It's a cool bike.
City of Asylum has many programs. The main program is to give sanctuary to persecuted writers.
In the 1990s, we heard Salman Rushdie speak, and he talked about the importance of safe houses for writers. And at that time, we had the rental property, and we decided that we'd like to hand that house over to a writer in exile.
The Chinese writer, Wang Yan, really wanted to show his calligraphy.
He had never been able to have his work in public without being thrown into jail. We suggested that he put an anthology on the face of his house.
From that point, this street became in the artistic hub of the north side.
You'll see poetry, words on houses, there's a reading garden, and everything we have is free.
Our identity as a city is grassroots, and a lot of that involves with mixing new ideas. This theater and beer store is kind of a good example of that.
We do have draft beer available in both the bottle shop and the theater. They can also take any bottle from our shelves and we can chill it for them in about 3 minutes, and they can bring that right into the theater.
The movie theater is film festival style. Each week we have a theme, and we show 4 movies around that theme.
We know that when people are here, they're here because they enjoy that movie. It's really for the love of the cinema that people come.
Sweet Virginia, she's calling my name. Wish I was back there in her arms.
We're actually in our house. Last year we bought an adjacent lot where we have live music.
There was an active arsenal during the Civil War. We thought, why not bring the history back to the neighborhood with alcohol?
I think we were the first to do a truly bone-dry hard cider. It's made with 100% pressed apple juice. It isn't made from concentrate. The apples are sourced and pressed regionally, and we also do meads, honey wines.
So grappa itself, it's similar to brandy in that it's really best just served kind of straight as a sipper. But it is also a good blank slate to do things like infusions. One of our most popular cocktails right now would be the lavanda, and it's a lavender-infused grappa. And then to that, we add some green and black peppercorn-infused honey, and then a little bit of lemon juice.
The Livermore is an Italian bar. Our sommelier put together a pretty tight but well-curated list, all Italian wines. A lot of lesser-known grape varietals and Italian-inspired cocktails, things that you would see people drinking in bars in Italy.
We're in a great corner. It's a really fun place just to watch what else is happening in the city.
When the housing market crashed, Pittsburgh really kind of paused for a minute and then put their foot on the gas. You're gonna have a really hard time finding a city that has grown as fast as Pittsburgh has.